Hello everyone and welcome to my bold and the beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please press the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Liam fights for his life. Beth cries, "Don't leave me, Daddy." Bold and beautiful must-see moment, heartbreak, betrayal, and shocking medical twists. This is the article no bold and the beautiful fan can afford to miss. Round pushpin introduction, the moment that stopped time. It was the moment that sent shockwaves through Forrester, Spencer, and Logan households alike. In one heartbreaking instant, time stood still. Liam Spencer collapsed at the Forrester Creations showroom during what was supposed to be a celebratory launch. But nothing could have prepared Hope, Steffi, or even Brooke for what happened next. Little Beth Logan ran toward her father, clutching his hand, sobbing, "Don't leave me, Daddy." And now, the bold and the beautiful explodes into its most emotional chapter yet. Fans are asking, is Liam going to die? What will Hope do with Carter now? Is Steffi hiding Liam's secret paternity clause? And how is Beth's emotional plea linked to a long-buried Logan family secret? Buckle up, we're diving into shocking truths, twisted betrayals, medical mysteries, and emotional moments that will change the future of B&B forever. Tornado Chapter 1, Collapse in the Spotlight. Liam stumbles during a runway presentation at Forrester. Carter rushes forward, but Hope screams for Finn. Beth watches from backstage, crying out for her dad. Thomas films the moment accidentally, capturing a secret whispered between Liam and Ridge. EMTs arrive, and it's worse than anyone thought. DNA Chapter 2, Diagnosis, Terminal? At the hospital, Finn reveals Liam has a rare, aggressive brain tumor. Hope spirals, begging for a second opinion. Steffi hides a file in her purse marked experimental treatment, rejected. Wyatt arrives, furious, blaming everyone, especially Hope. Beth sneaks into Liam's hospital room and says the heartbreaking line that leaves viewers sobbing. Firecracker Chapter 3, Don't Leave Me, Daddy. The room goes silent as Beth clutches Liam's hand. Flashbacks to Liam teaching Beth to walk, her first ballet recital, and reading her bedtime stories. Hope breaks down and kisses Liam's forehead. Carter watches, and leaves the room with tears in his eyes. A nurse overhears Liam mutter, "I still love her." Kissmark Chapter 4, Hope's Guilt, Carter's Confession. Carter tells Hope she can leave him if she still loves Liam. Hope breaks down, she doesn't know what she feels anymore. Brooke warns Hope not to let history repeat itself. Meanwhile, Steffi tells Taylor Liam's condition might have been caused by her lab's mistake. Man Detective Chapter 5, The Lab Cover-Up. Thomas investigates the rejected treatment file. Ridge visits an old friend at a private clinic in Genoa City, crossover alert. Finn discovers Steffi lied about what she knew, and when. Deacon shows up with shocking info, Sheila might have tampered with Liam's blood test. Beth finds Liam's old wedding ring in a drawer and says, "Mommy, you're supposed to wear this again." Heart with Arrow Chapter 6, A Wedding, a Farewell, or both. Hope asks Liam to marry her one last time. Carter gives them his blessing in a tearful scene. The entire Forrester clan gathers in the hospital chapel. Liam collapses mid-vows. Flash to black, with only Beth's scream echoing. Syringe Chapter 7, The Secret Surgery. Finn, despite hospital regulations, preps a private OR. Ridge pulls strings to bring in a neurosurgeon from Europe. Steffi confesses she kept the experimental treatment file because it implicated her clinic. Hope makes a video for Liam in case he doesn't wake up. Beth clutches a stuffed animal and sings the lullaby Liam always sang to her. Face Screaming in Fear Chapter 8, Ghosts of Spencer Past. Liam slips into a coma and dreams of his mother. Bill visits the hospital and blames everyone, including himself. Wyatt demands to take Beth away for her own safety. Ridge and Brooke argue over Hope's emotional collapse. Deacon uncovers a letter written by Liam years ago, predicting all of this. Firecracker Chapter 9, Beth's Miracle Hug. Doctors say Liam might never wake up. Beth sneaks in one last time, lays her head on his chest, and says, "I love you more than the stars." Monitors spike, Liam's brain activity increases. Finn rushes in, is Beth's voice what pulls Liam back? Hope collapses into Brooke's arms as Liam opens his eyes and whispers, "Is Beth okay?" Brain Chapter 10, Awake, but not the same. Liam wakes up, but can't remember the last 6 months. He thinks he's still married to Hope. Hope doesn't correct him. Carter overhears and walks away, broken. Steffi realizes she may have truly lost Liam forever. Eyes Chapter 11, A New Paternity Shock? A blood scan reveals a mutation. Liam may not be Beth's biological father. Brooke demands a retest. Sheila blackmails Deacon with documents from Beth's birth. Thomas suspects his sperm was used accidentally by the clinic during IVF years ago. Hope prepares to tell Beth the truth, but can she survive it? Fire Chapter 12, The Fire at Forrester. A mysterious blaze rips through Forrester Creations. Files related to Liam's condition, Beth's paternity, and the clinic are destroyed. Ridge believes this was no accident and suspects Sheila and Steffi worked together. Carter returns to help rescue Hope and Beth. Liam, weakened but determined, stands up from his wheelchair and saves his daughter from smoke inhalation. Chapter 13, Miracle Recovery or Final Goodbye? Liam's heroism causes his condition to deteriorate. Finn says there's one last option, but it's experimental and may wipe his memory permanently. Hope takes Beth to Malibu and prepares her for the worst. Liam writes goodbye letters, one to Beth, one to Hope, and one to Steffi. As the procedure begins, he sees a flash of light and whispers, "Beth." Love Letter Chapter 14, Daddy's Letter. Post-op, Liam doesn't recognize anyone, except Beth. She reads his letter aloud beside his bed. Her tears fall onto his hand, and he slowly squeezes hers back. He looks at her and says, "Hey there, Peanut." Hope sobs. He remembers their daughter. Red Heart Final Chapter, The Family Reborn. Liam recovers slowly, forming new bonds with Beth. Hope ends her engagement with Carter, amicably. Steffi leaves LA to rediscover herself in Paris. Ridge and Brooke renew their vows in a private ceremony with Beth as flower girl. Liam, holding Hope's hand, says, "I was gone, but she brought me back. Beth saved my life." In the precipice house, Steffi and a wet shirtless Finn exchange salty kisses after his syncope. They tease each other before talk turns to her restless sleep. She couldn't stop allowing about Luna. Steffi goes on that Luna's back, hanging her dreams. She knows this was hard for Finn. Pushing down his own child is the contrary of what he'd typically do. Finn says Luna left him no choice. Steffi points out they're now dealing with Sheila too. She's called him many times. Finn says she's tried to reach him too. Steffi wonders what's going on, but also decides she doesn't want to know. Steffi Finn B&B. Sheila grows hopeless. At Deacon's place, he and Sheila joke about making up last night. He just wishes she'd filled him in on Luna. He doesn't like the idea of Sheila being alone with her. Sheila insists she's not a trouble to her. Deacon says she's to Steffi. He declares that Luna has burned every ground in this city. There's no bone. Who'll help her? Sheila tells Deacon she's tried to reach Steffi and Finn to advise them about Luna, but they're not answering her calls. He tells her to keep trying. He has to go down to the eatery. Clara kisses her as she promises not to keep anything from him again. Formerly alone, Sheila textbooks Poppy to come to her place. Sheila B&B. Burning her last bridge. At her apartment, Luna lets Bill in and thanks him for coming. "I need your help," she implores. Bill says he was surprised to hear from her. She says everyone has turned their tails on her. He promised to always be there for her. He's the one person who understands her. "Bill, please do and abandon me too." Bill Luna B&B. Luna gushes about Bill always showing up at the right time and treating her like a son. The house arrest was their secret. It was special until Steffi showed up and ruined it. She knows her pater. Would love her if not for Steffi. Bill huffs, "That's enough." He tells her she's not the victim then. It makes sense that Steffi doesn't want her in their lives. And neither do I. He can see she's getting worked up again and wonders if he made a mistake getting her out of jail. Luna sniffs that she just needs someone to trust. Everyone wants her to leave city. Bill says that's exactly what she should do. Steffi and Finn don't want you then. Luna can't believe he's saying this. Bill tells her he means it. I can't help you presently. Goodbye, Luna. With that, he walks out. Luna gasps, it's because of her. Bill's turning on me because of Steffi. She opens the hole containing the gun and pulls it out with a minatory look. Bill Luna B&B. Liam grows concerned. At the precipice house, Steffi and Finn don't know what to make of Sheila calling when they're still dealing with Luna showing up out of the blue. Finn hopes she got the communication and won't come back. Liam appears as Steffi says she doesn't anticipate Luna to admire boundaries. They make small talk about Liam making Kelly rainbow flapjacks, and also Liam asks why they were talking about Luna. Steffi Finn Liam B&B. Steffi says she was just venting to Finn. Liam heard that she broke in and possessed her. Finn says it was jarring to say the least. Steffi hopes it won't be again. Liam wants to know how they're handling it, indeed though they don't want him to worry about it. Finn vows he'll no way let Luna lay another cutlet on Steffi. Liam finds it insane that they indeed have to worry about her at all. He complains about his pater getting her pardoned. They agree it's unforgivable. Liam hears them saying there's still reason to be concerned about Luna. Steffi wants Liam to stop fussing, but he can tell by the ganders they're giving each other that there's commodity to be concerned about. They admit Luna showed up there again history. Steffi says she blames her for not having a relationship with Finn. Liam looks upset. Poppy arrives. At Deacon's place, Sheila thinks back to advising Luna not to go after Steffi. Poppy arrives and asks, "What do you want?" She tells her she hasn't spoken to Luna. Sheila knows, that's why she allowed. She should advise her. Her son's not stable at all. I suppose she's about to make miscalculations each over again. Further B&B Alam's gestation reveal. Poppy tells Sheila she can't control her and she's tired of being held responsible for the effects she's done. Sheila needs to tell her what he knows. Poppy asks, what has Luna done now? Sheila says, nothing yet. I suppose she's on the point. She admits she's been spending time with her granddaughter, who was alone and unloved. Poppy says she'll always love her son. Sheila exclaims that she needs to show her that. She's not saying these effects to upset her, she's truly hysterical that Luna will come off the rails, however, her wrathfulness and bitterness will be directed at Steffi again, if she does. Sheila Poppy B&B. Sheila explains that Luna showed up at Finn's house, trying to move him to give her a chance. She's now condemning Steffi for coming between her and her father. Poppy asks if she really thinks Luna would do commodity to hurt Steffi. Sheila thinks there at that point Luna asked her to help her get relief of Steffi formerly and for all. Cleric has his say. At Il Giardino, Luna creeps in until Cleric spots her. He tells her to turn her little burrow around and go back out the door. She holds up her hands and says she comes in peace. Cleric prodigies if she's looking for Sheila, he knows about their meetings. Luna knows he forgave Sheila and indeed married her. She's hoping he'd open his heart again, accept her as Sheila's granddaughter, and let her be a part of their lives. Cleric Luna B&B. Luna pleads that she's throwing herself at Deacon's mercy, she has nowhere differently to go. Cleric shows her the framed prints of Tom and Hollis. Two people who were dear to him. She killed them in cold blood. He'd be smirching them if he let her off the hook. Get the hell out of city, he bellows. Nothing wants you, Luna. Luna grips the gun in her bag as voices go through her head telling her to get out of city. In the moody modern palace perched high above Los Angeles, known simply to fans as the Precipice House, a storm of emotions, secrets, and raw physical tension boils between Steffi Forrester and her husband, the ever-brooding, often shirtless Dr. Finn. What begins as a tender, sea-sprayed moment of reconnection after Finn's syncope spiral turns into a chain reaction of chaos that will upend every family in the bold and the beautiful. Get ready. We're diving headfirst into 100,000 words of lust, betrayal, psychological breakdowns, and criminal collapses. Luna is spiraling. Bill is breaking ties. Deacon is torn. And Sheila? She's got the kind of information that could burn down Beverly Hills itself. 1. Salty kisses and storm clouds, Steffi and Finn reignite. On the cliffside, Steffi tenderly cups Finn's still damp face, whispering apologies and fears as the wind whips their hair. He's shirtless, soaked from the ocean spray after collapsing earlier, and despite the tension of recent weeks, they share what Steffi later calls a salty kiss, a reminder of what they're fighting for. But the mood shifts fast. The name on both their lips? Luna. Steffi admits she couldn't sleep. Her mind is haunted by Luna's sudden return and the danger she might pose. Finn, clearly torn, confesses that pushing Luna away was the opposite of his instincts, but necessary. Steffi wants to believe that. But deep down, she fears this is only the beginning. 2. Sheila grows desperate, the monster speaks. Back at Deacon's place, Sheila sips coffee like it's poison, gnawing at her lip as she and Deacon share awkward postcoital banter. The air is thick with secrets. Sheila, eyes darting to her phone, reveals she's been trying to warn Steffi and Finn about Luna, but no one's answering her calls. Deacon doesn't like it. Not one bit. He warns Sheila that Luna is dangerous, and more than that, she's a bridge burner. There's no one left who'll help her, he warns. But Sheila's not so sure. When Deacon leaves, she makes a dangerous move, she texts Poppy. 3. Luna's final plea, a gun in the shadows. Across town, Luna opens her door to the last man she thinks she can trust, Bill Spencer. The scene is fraught. Tear-streaked, she begs him not to turn his back on her like everyone else. She reminds him of the house arrest, how they once shared a twisted bond, a kind of familial mirage. But Bill isn't having it. Not this time. Steffi has every right to keep you away, he growls. And so do I. Luna is stunned. She's unraveling. As Bill leaves, her expression darkens. She goes to a locked drawer and pulls out a gun, eyes glassy with obsession. It's because of her, she hisses. Bill's turning on me because of Steffi. 4. A father's fear, Liam wants answers. Back at the Cliff House, Liam makes a surprise appearance, bringing Kelly rainbow pancakes, and concern. He quickly picks up on the tension. Finn tries to deflect, but Liam isn't buying it. When he hears they were talking about Luna, his demeanor changes. Steffi admits Luna broke into their home again. Liam is furious and scared. You're telling me she's obsessed with Finn? That she possessed you? Finn vows he'll never let Luna near Steffi again. But Liam senses something worse is coming. And when Steffi admits Luna came by again last night, Liam demands answers. Why is she still here? 5. Mother vs. monster-in-law, Sheila and Poppy clash. Poppy arrives at Deacon's house, responding to Sheila's mysterious text. Tension crackles. What do you want? Poppy spits. Sheila drops the facade, Luna is spiraling. She's blaming Steffi for everything. She's unstable, and if we don't intervene, something terrible is going to happen. Poppy's defensive. You think I haven't tried? She snaps. She's my daughter. But I can't control her. Sheila presses harder. She asked me to help her get rid of Steffi. Do you understand what that means? The silence is deafening. 6. Rejected and dangerous, Luna makes her move. Luna storms into Il Giardino, hooded and haunted. Deacon spots her immediately. You've got guts, walking in here, he snaps. She pleads, says she wants peace. But he cuts her off. You murdered Tom and Hollis. You expect forgiveness? You want a seat at the table? He points at the framed photos behind the bar. You dishonored their memory the second you picked up that knife. Now you want my blessing? Luna is silent, her fingers twitching around the bag holding the gun. Deacon's voice is cold steel. Get out of my restaurant. To be continued. Will Luna pull the trigger? Will Steffi and Finn survive her wrath and Sheila's manipulations? Will Bill regret walking away? And will Liam's instincts save the family before it's too late? Coming up in part 2, Luna goes missing, Finn makes a secret confession, Taylor returns with a diagnosis that shocks Ridge, and Sheila makes a sacrifice that nobody expected.